Bro, oh my goodness. Ryan Garcia is officially filing a lawsuit against Devin the Dream Haney, ladies and gentlemen. All stemming from a heated back and forth that went down today between both of these men on Twitter. Ryan Garcia, just 30 minutes ago, probably about an hour till I dropped this video, making his final statement for the day between the two, ladies and gentlemen. I got every tweet to read to you, like always, as we break down what I think now is another roadblock from a possible Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney rematch, if that was even going to happen in the first place. I mean, Devin Haney seems to be busy elsewhere. Ryan Garcia doesn't really want to do the drug test that Devin Haney is requiring. So it does not seem like the fight is going to happen. Ladies and gentlemen, how did this begin? How did this lawsuit begin? Ryan Garcia took to Twitter and reposted, retweeted the video that's circulating around the boxing world right now of Devin Haney hitting the heavy bag. Looking strong as hell. Looking big as hell. Ryan Garcia takes to Twitter and says, wow, looks like he's moving up to 154 pounds. He put size on pretty quick, didn't he? Now, you can take that how you want it, but when he says he put size on pretty quick, didn't he? I don't know if he's throwing some shade there, trying to say that Devin Haney maybe is on steroids or something. Because Devin Haney retweets and says, Australian boy, always trying to point the finger at somebody else. And Bill Haney goes and retweets what Devin Haney had to say and says, PED boy had more in his system than just Austrian. Ladies and gentlemen, so it takes a little while for Ryan Garcia to respond to both Devin Haney and Bill Haney. But Ryan Garcia eventually retweets what Devin Haney has said and says, hold that out, bitch, for eternity, you little deceiving rat. With a picture that y'all see here of him standing over Devin Haney, I believe, after the first knockdown in their fight. Then he retweets what Bill Haney put, and he says, I'm going to hit you with a lawsuit, Mr. Haney, for one, being a bitch, and for one, constant lying on me. It's been confirmed and documented. I was suspended for not disclosing supplements I was using. It's fact that the amount I had used was not enough to benefit me. Hold that out, says Ryan Garcia. Then Devin Haney sees what Ryan Garcia says and says, puts a laughing emoji and puts, drug cheat, having a roid rage. And y'all know that pissed Ryan Garcia off. This is what really drew the line. The shit talking from Bill Haney and Devin Haney consistently on the PEDs, on the Austrian. Ryan Garcia posts. Doesn't even retweet nothing, just posts. I have had enough of Haney's constant lies and smearing me. I'm officially filing a lawsuit against them. Lying I haven't been tested or won't sign up, and accusing of me being on steroids. Also that I was caught, in quotations, for more than one bad substance, which is a lie. They found a trace amount of Austrian, and they can't hold that out. Then Devin Haney responds and says, it's simple, you cheated and got fined and punished for it. I could have sued you, but I was promised a rematch, in which we signed for. Don't open a can of worms, or a bottle of PEDs. Ladies and gentlemen. And Ryan Garcia finishes it off with, just 30 minutes ago, your dad admitted, right, that I'm last on that list. Now, I don't know what he's saying right there. To me, it's implying that he's really going to file this lawsuit because why? The fight's not going to happen. Devin Haney, after his fight in 2024, what was it, April, with Ryan Garcia, sued Ryan Garcia in September for battery, fraud, and breach of contract. The Haney'S claimed that it caused physical harm, emotional distress, and all that. They filed a lawsuit against Ryan Garcia that eventually ended up getting dropped by the Haney'S after Ryan Garcia agreed to giving them the rematch. The fight wasn't going to happen unless the Haney'S dropped the lawsuit. So they dropped it. But now Ryan Garcia, obviously see he's last on the list, doesn't like the smearing and the lying that Devin Haney and Bill Haney have been giving him. So now he claims he's filing a lawsuit. Ryan Garcia said, your dad admitted, right, that I'm last on the list. Exactly. So shut the fuck up. You lost. It's simple. You can't erase what happened to you no matter what you do. And that eats you. Squirrel. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to tell you right now, if Ryan Garcia is for real filing a lawsuit against Devin Haney, then this fight ain't happening, bro. And it ain't happening. It's not going to happen unless the lawsuits get dropped. Ryan Garcia. Bruh, I defended you, bro. Not the Austrian, not missing weight. That was completely disrespectful, but I defended the fact that I don't like when boxers bring in the law, when they have to press a lawsuit against you for fraud, battery, and breach of contract. You can take it how you want it. Even Devin Haney came out and said, hey, man, you know, that's not even me. That's all Bill Haney. That's my dad. He's my manager. He's my promoter. Devin Haney Promotions. A lot of people were split on it. Some were saying, yeah, man, we don't like the way you're rolling, bro. You know, you involving the law in this. And some were saying, nah, sue him. Sue Ryan. He deserves it. He deserves it. Right? There was a lot of people, including me, that didn't like that move. So I'm here to say now, I had respect to Devin for taking that back and dropping that, even though none of that should have happened in the first place. But now that Ryan Garcia is in this position, I'm looking at Ryan Garcia now and I'm saying, come on, bro. What you doing here? I understand it might be smearing you and it might be smearing the way people look at you. And you don't like that for your image, right? For sponsorships, for all this and that. But it's boxing, bro. This is crap talking. This is how you build a fight. What are you going to do? Have Bill Haney and Devin Haney never speak about this again? Come on, dude. I backed you up then, and now I ain't going to back you up in the decision that you're making here for filing a lawsuit. I got to keep it real, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry, bro. People's just going to find receipts of me. And nah, bro, I ain't with that. I got to keep it real. The same energy that I have for Devin Haney, I got to keep it for Ryan Garcia, bro. But at the end of the day, it's diabolical. If this is true, this fight's not happening, man. All this stemming from Devin Haney's video that he dropped of him hitting the heavy bag, looking huge as hell, ladies and gentlemen. Which I got a whole entire video to make when it comes to that. Because it wasn't just Ryan Garcia who reacted to that, but it was also Shakur Stevenson. Bruh, this video got people shooken up, man. It's got people thinking like, dude, he looked big as hell. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I ain't gonna lie. And the dude is hitting hard, which makes me think, you know, I know Keyshawn Davis thinks he's gonna come in here and run through Devin Haney, but I don't necessarily think it might be like that, bro. I really don't. We gotta end up seeing how this ends up playing out. But let me know what you guys think, bro. Absolutely breaking news. Ryan Garcia filing a lawsuit